Hey guys, it's Kim and I'm back with my tea of the day. Thank you. This is episode 25. Thank y'all for listening and following my journey since June. And it has been an amazing ride. I know I've been absent for a few weeks, but I've just been really wanting to do this video of this artist. But I had to go see her in concert for the third time to really just digest her as an artist. And it's my second favorite artist. Miss Kimberly Michelle Pate, Miss K.Michelle. That red wig, don't care. That R&B soul singer who's just gonna sing her ass off. And who's not gonna take no shit. Who's just gonna be as real as can be. And y'all don't give her enough credit. I don't know why. But y'all do not give her enough credit, and it's sad. But it's okay, because we about to dive right into her. So, before I get into it, thank y'all for listening. Please, share this video and let's get into it. So, Miss K.Michelle. I've started listening to her since her mixtape days. Not from the beginning, but I would say from Zero Fucks Given. That's when she was brought to me, and I was definitely right before she got on Love and Hip Hop, or around the same time she got on Love and Hip Hop. So Zero Fucks Given was that mixtape, baby, where she played no games. And I love the fact that she can sing and she can rap. She doesn't get credit for her rapping because she doesn't do it often. But when she's in mixtape K, and that's what her fans love, because that's what her fans know her as. She goes in, she can rap. She's a wonderful artist. And then we have Still No Fucks Given. So Zero Fucks Given and Still No Fucks Given. Like, come on. So then, she gets on Love and Hip Hop, but she does everything she needs to do. Stir up everything. And then we get this wonderful debut album. Honestly, one of the best debut albums I've heard. Rebellious Soul came out August 13, 2013. And this album, it was just so musically inclined. It was just wonderful to listen to from front to back. It was just so warm. It made you cry, it made you hurt. It was just a lot of emotions for Rebellious Soul, but it was very relatable to me. And I just couldn't stop listening to it. And I still can't stop listening to it. And then when she made the musical for it, I was like, hands down, like, you can't deny her talent. You might not like her as a person, but you cannot deny her talent. You just can't. So let's go over, because I love the whole album as a whole. But I just want to dive into 3 songs off that album. Can't Raise a Man would be one of her best songs to date. Because that message, those words, just that beat, it was just, everything was just so, it was just amazing. Like, you can't recreate that. Then you had When I Get a Man. When I get a man, he's gonna love me, yes. Oh, come. Give him what he deserves, he's gonna love me. Cause when I find a man, he's gonna love me, yes. Come on. And Pay My Bills. That was so Memphis, right there. Like, that was her in a nutshell. Pay My Bills. Come on. I'ma fuck you like I'm trying to pay bills. Georgia Power, pay my bills. Babysitter, tonight I will. Oh. And we all know Can't Raise a Man. That's like my theme song. And then after Rebellious Soul, and her, going through her trials and tribulations in life, and just loving hip hop, she follows that up with Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart. That came out December 9th, 2014, the day before my birthday. So, I was ecstatic, and Oh, did I mention? I seen her in concert the first time for Rebellious Soul Tour. Front row. Shook her hand. And then I got to see her again for the Anybody Want to Buy a Heart tour, which was an amazing tour. I sung my ass off. I lost my voice. And this album, like, she was in a very dark place for this album. And unfortunately, when artists are put in a box like R&B soul, like, you have to be hurt to make your music. And I don't believe that. But for this album, she was very hurt. She was in a very dark place. And she knows, and the numbers show, and I guess the world knows that this was her best album. But personally, I don't know. To put them in, it might be her best album. But when I say like she went in on this album, oh my gosh. My top 3 for this was Something About the Night. It's something about the night. Make me woman. Make me want to come in. Something about the night. Come on. I just wanna ride. I just wanna ride. It's something about the night. Come on. And build me a man. Give me everything. I just wanna build me a man. And how do you know? How do you know? This ballad, how do you know? Like, this whole album was just amazing. But how do you know really had me in my feelings. It really did. And it was just an amazing album. And how do you know, like, that ballad, forget about it. It was really amazing. It was well written. It was definitely well sung. And let's not forget Hard to Do, Goodbye, like, so many songs. That was just, yeah, like, this would definitely go down as one of the best R&B albums, period. Anybody want my heart? You don't agree? That's cool, but speak to your mom about that. And let's get into her third studio album. More Issues Than Vogue. Came out March 25th, 2016. And this album was extremely important for me. Because at this particular time in my life, I was in a relationship. And at this particular time, before the album, during the album rollout, my partner cheated. And this album really helped me get through it, to be able to try to forgive him or try to work it out, or just try, but still let him know that I'm hurt, that it's not okay, and that things need to change. And my top 3 songs for this one is Sleep Like a Baby, All I Got, and If It Ain't Love. This album was so instrumental in that healing process that needed to happen for us to get to a place where we can be cohesive, we can move forward. But unfortunately, that place never happened. Too much has been done, and we stayed together throughout the 2016, and 2017 is when it ended. And then we have her 4th studio album, when she's dealing with health issues and everything, and it's called Kimberly the people I used to know. And this wasn't a very important album because this is the first time that she's being called Kimberly, which is her name. But this is the first time that she's really introducing us to Kimberly and who Kimberly is. And she's realizing who Kimberly is herself. And how she let K.Michelle dictate what Kimberly is. So this was a transformation for her. And a transformation for her fans, the rebels. To really get a key eye on, or keen for who she is. And it was an amazing thing to see. And it was amazing growth that she had. So, this album came out December 8th, 2017. I think she really likes giving me birthday gifts. I really do. I think she just must know that my birthday is December 10th, and she wants to put out her albums around my birthday, which is amazing. Because this last album, her 5th album, is going to come out, whether it's going to be this month or the beginning of the next month. So, I'm just excited. Like, thank you for always thinking of me when you're putting out your albums. But this album was just great from front to cover. It didn't get as much traction as it should have. But one is because she didn't fully promote it as she should have, per se. But it's because of health issues and everything like that. So I definitely get it. But this album was great. It wasn't my favorite, but it was a great album. And my top 3 for this one is Crazy Like You. No, 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 not you. No, no, this can't be true. I was your life, I did you right. I fucked you good every night. No, 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 not you. And of course, Round was an amazing track. Like, every album, like for her, it seems like why she's my second favorite and why I relate to her so much is because in each of her albums, I see myself and I see a chapter of my life. And I see the growth in her and I see the growth in me. And that's an amazing thing. So now we have her 5th album that has not come out yet, but it's on the way, guys. It is All Monsters Are Human. And I wonder, like, confused with the title, but okay. And when she explained it to me, like, you can be great to one person, but to another person, in their eyes, you're the worst person. So, we're our own monsters in someone's story. Because we're all human, so we all can't be perfect. So, at the end of the day, like, you might be great for one person, or in someone's eyes, you might be the world. And in someone else's eyes, you're Satan. And I definitely cannot wait to unravel this and unwrap this package and really just deep dive and listen. Because when she writes, like, she writes from the heart, she sings from the heart. Like, it's not about no words. It's like, she's not a gimmick. She's about being real. She's about being transparent. She's about sending a message and singing her ass off. It's about the music. She can care less if you care about her, if you love her, if you don't. She just wants to sing. And that's why I cannot wait for her to actually put out her country album. Like, I'm ecstatic for her to really do something out of the box, do something different, and do something that she's been trained to do because she's been yodeling. She knows how to yodel. Like, she is a country girl. And I'm happy that she's just really like, no, like, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. They're not going to continue to put me in a box and make me sing things or sing things I don't want to sing. Like, I'm not hurt anymore. I don't want to continue to sing hurt music. Like, she's in a great place right now. She's about to have her new 2 kids be put in. Like, she just got the silicone out her butt. Like, she's in a great place. She's in a loving relationship. So, she needs to display that musically. And musically right now, after all Monsters and Human, she will be putting out a country album. And I hope that y'all support her just like y'all been supporting her with her R&B stuff. And she's not going to step away from R&B, but she wants to definitely do country as well. Because she can do it all. And let's get into some mixtapes. Let's get into what's the 901. My top 3 would have to definitely be Echo Remix featuring R. Kelly. Like, not for nothing, you might not like R. Kelly now. We in a R. Kelly cancel type of state, which is cute, because what he did was not cute, and he definitely needs to pay for everything that he done. But you have to be able to separate the artist from the man. And I know it's hard, because in society, we're not taught to separate the artist from the man, or separate the man from what the man did. He might be a sweet person, but he did some fucked up shit. Like, even in relationships, he's a sweet ass man, but he did some fucked up shit. He's still human. That doesn't negate the fucked up shit that he did, but he still is human, and he still is a sweet ass man. He still has a great heart. He's just in a fucked up situation where he can't explain his emotions, or whatever that situation is. With R. Kelly, he's a musical genius. And not for nothing, without R. Kelly, there would be no K.Michelle. And there would be the K.Michelle that we know today. So, I would always tap my hat off to Mr. R. Kelly for really showing her what music is. And really having her push her pen, and having her show us stories, and just the musical aspect of it all. Because we love that. And we need that. In R&B, we need that as an artist. We just need that. And my second one is definitely where they do that at. Like, where? And Faking It, featuring Missy Elliott. Faking it. Faking it. Faking it. Faking it. Faking it. And my second favorite was definitely off of Zero Fucks Given, was Sweetest Love. Sweetest Love was the best song I've ever heard. One of the best songs I've heard battle-wise from K.Michelle. When I say her voice just flows so smoothly on that song, just the words that she had, it was just an amazing song. And y'all really should go listen to it, because she wrote her ass off on that song. It was just a beautiful song, like. And then Bury My Heart, so I won't hurt again. Like, we've all been there. We've all been heartbroken. We've all wanted to not hurt again. And then some people they just don't want to be hurt again, so they bury their heart. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve anymore. They're standoffish, and they're just not here for the bullshit, but they just think everything is bullshit. So, yeah. And then you have Still No Fucks Given. And my personal favorites was I Love This Way, Put You on Game, and Fuck You. Fuck you. Like, plain and simple. Like, the song could have just been Fuck You, and that's the only word that you can say, and that's just the mood that she puts you in sometimes, and that's the mood that you're in. And when you listen to the song, it's like, yeah, fuck you. And all that blast on Twitter, like, that's not the song, but still, like, fuck you. Fuck you, and all that blast on Twitter, and I'ma blast back. You want to ratchet, then I'll be that. I have your shit pulled back, boy. Like, So, I just want to really deep dive into some lyrics of 3 songs. That was my personal favorites. Like, this one is, I Just Can't Do This. When this wasn't on any of her mixtapes, this was a regular single, but not off the album. And the first time I've heard this song, I fell in love. This is one of the songs that made me fall in love with her. And this is because it was just a message. It was just dealing with relationships, dealing with family. Just, I can't do this. I can't. Like, I'm giving you all I've got, and it's still not enough. I can't continue to let you do the stuff you do. I can't allow you to continue to hurt me. I can't. I just can't do this. So let's get into some lyrics, guys. You ready? No, I love you, and I care about you. You keep hurting me, and I keep forgiving you. I just can't do this. Boy, I just can't do this. You say you love me, but we don't make love. You say nothing's changed. You pull and I shove. Right. I've had enough of this. Don't you forget that I got these too. And every time I play this song, I'm in my zone and I just start crying. Of everything. Like, that song really just puts me in an emotional state. And yeah. The second song will be Sleep Like a Baby. This was for More Issues in Vogue. And remember, I told you it was a bad time in my life. And in a relationship that was not going anywhere, and I was cheated on. And this album just kept me in my feelings and just let me cry it out. I cried on this album. And Sleep Like a Baby is just a song pretty much displaying what I've been through and displaying what she's been through. And just displaying the fact of you can sleep after you just destroyed my whole after you just destroyed my whole world, after you just blew my whole world up, after you just cheated on me and you're just sleeping like nothing just happened. Like everything's just all fucking Kool-Aid and gravy. No. Fuck that. While I'm here crying, and you over here just smiling and snoring. Like shit's cool. Let me calm down and try to close my eyes. I can't believe you. You shared what's mine, laying underneath you. I know she slept good, can't get no shut eye. Maybe I should start counting your lies. Baby, I would. You know, I'm dying every night while you sleep like a baby. Oh, while you sleep like a baby. Oh. Yeah, it's a very beautiful song, and if you're in that place, you should listen to it. And now we have of her 5th studio album. Miss K.Michelle did it again with her first single that we, her fans, picked. Which is amazing for us, and which is an amazing thing for her. She was able to actually pick her first single. Her 5th album in. That's an amazing thing. And we have the remake of The Rain. And my first listen, I just fell in love. One, from not even listening to like the original version, but me listening to the new edition version, and me knowing how impactful and important that was to the culture of R&B. And to really just digest, like, oh my gosh, like, R&B is not dead. R&B is back. And she's back again. Like, this is the k.michelle that we needed. So, let's get into it. Tonight I'm feeling sexy. I can make you overdose, make it over for me if you let me. Like a river, my waterfalls break down a levee. You can get soaked together. you gon' get soaked. So bring a raincoat. When we finish, you gon' see a rainbow, boy. Come and swim in my waters like a sailboat. You just might get lost in it like Nemo. Come sip on it as I drip on it. You're gonna change my name to H2O. You make it rain, daddy, daddy. I know you love it when I scream your name, daddy, daddy. Storms will come. Make me overflow, make me overflow. Can you stand the rain? When we get done, I still want some more. I still want some more. Stand the rain. I can get it wetter than a thunderstorm. Oh, then an early morning. Like Folgers in your cup. My morning brew is what I do. Baby, can you swim deep? In the sheets, in the sheets. Come on, like, if you don't love that song, you're not R&B. You're not R&B. You don't like R&B music. And that's okay. You can stay over there with the pop girls. But this is R&B time, and I'm living, and I'm fulfilled for right now until my album comes out. So The Rain came out, and The Rain is now her best commercially successful single. The last one was either VSOP or Can't Raise a Man. And this just topped it. Thank y'all Rebels for really going streaming, making that number one. Like, y'all did y'all thing. And we can't forget about Super Hood. Her first single, but she does a Hood single, then the actual ballad single. The actual single. So Super Hood came out. It had Sweetie. It had Miss Cash Doll. And it had the girl from City Girls. And I liked this song. It was cute. It wasn't my favorite song, but it was cute. I loved the beat. I loved the looks in the video. And that was just a moment of time. But now she's back to singing, and I'm here for it. And let me just go over my expectations of this album. I just have to talk to Kimberly real quick before I praise you again for the Always Some Dick tour. So I was just a little confused because usually we'll have an album cover right now. We want to have one on tour until the album drops so we can know the songs. So are we going back on tour after the album drops? Or I'm confused what's going on here. And it's close to the end of November, so are we looking more towards December beginning? Or is it still going to be the end of November, the last day? Just wanted to ask a few questions. Because I need your music right now. But last week, I went to the Always Some Dick tour. The OSD tour. And I got my motherfucking life. Red Wave K was back in full effect. She was popping, she was bouncing, she just had herself a good old time. She got in the crowd, she was singing her heart out. We sung with her. I almost lost my voice. It was just an amazing experience, and that's the third time I've seen her. And every time I see her, I just love her even more. And it's just amazing. It's just everything an R&B artist or artist should do. It should be. Like, if you haven't seen K.Michelle live, you're missing out. Trust me. When I say she sings, and we gonna sing. We gonna get into those emotional spots, and then we gonna come out, and we just gonna survive. And be strong individuals as we are. So, definitely go see Always and Victor. And when I first heard, when she first said what the OSD stand for, I was like, you know, you're right. A lot of times that we cry or we upset or we heartbroken is over some dick. And it's sad. But it really be over some dick. Like, really? I'm over here crying over some dick. Not over a job. No, not over a friend. Over some dick. Like, we need to get us together. But Kimberly. I just want to end with this. I love you. I cannot wait to listen to All Humans Are Monsters. Because from the snippets that you've been playing on Instagram, this is going to be an amazing thing. And low key, I know that you about to put out a mixtape too. So I can't wait for that, because we about to get extra music while we wait for this country album. So she about to really fill our cup up. So Rebels, let's go support. Let's keep on doing what we need to do. And thank you. So thank you guys for listening to episode 25 on my podcast. Thank y'all really for being there and supporting me and listening to whatever I put out, whether you may agree with it or not. Just thank you for the support, and please just continue to, tell a friend so my channel and my podcast can continue to grow. And eventually, you never know, I might do this live. But thank you again, and laters.